it's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns, the original, the NBIC, representing that R.O.D, giving all praise and glory to the heavenly ones, for they are worthy to be praised. Yes, sir. Last but not least, want to give a shout out to all you guys that's been tuning in, subscribing, supporting, sharing feedback, positive, negative, all things is respected, because it allows me to do what I do best, and that's to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you he-goes, and the newly installed heathenites next. Round of applause for that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, everyone. You feel me? Again, fire episode out right now titled "Do Today's Men Hate Modern Day Women?" Do we really hate y'all? Tune in. Very informative. I told that talk yesterday. I went off against my sisters. I said a few things, not to offend, just to let people know what's going on, right? And today, I just wanna just give my ladies, my sisters, understanding and a guidance and a path that they should consider walking, especially in the state that we are in right now in 2025. You know what I'm saying? 2025. You hear me? 2024, Luciferian time, Matrix time, right? Again, this is not no bash. This is about awakening, right? See, my job here on the Repent or Die is trying to bridge the gap between man and woman. It's a massive gap. It's something in between that's keeping us from coming together. And I know what it is. You guys know what it is, but you guys are too afraid to stand on what's right, because you are afraid of whether it's your living conditions, your finances. You want to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. Meanwhile, with that mentality, these people are secretly coming in, destroying the households. And now that the households has been divided and destroyed, they're coming after these children. So my objective is to make sure that we are aware of what's going on. So on today's episode, this is for my ladies. This is for my ladies to understand the importance of being modest. Modesty means your majesty, okay? If you want to be considered a majesty and somebody approach you in a line of respect and dignity, you got to first have modesty upon yourself. Humility got to be at an all-time high, right? And I'm about to show you guys a few things just so you guys can get an understanding, because it seems like everybody doesn't have an understanding of what modest is. Everybody's calling our sisters queens and don't understand that being a queen comes with not just looking good. You got to present yourself in a queenly manner. And a lot of our sisters, take away the eyelashes and the hair fronts and all of that. The mentality, the way that you conduct yourself, the way that you speak also determines if you are majesty. It's not about looks. It's not just about looks. It's about it all. All of that must play a part. And I'm saying this to my sisters because my sisters is being sexualized in the eyes of the world, where women are risking their lives, risking their lives, going overseas, risking their lives just so they can get likes and get views, hopefully get sponsored. And we're not talking about sponsors with ads. We're talking about sponsors with some cash and give me that ass. You understand? And then the sad thing is our sisters is risking their lives, but also, demoralizing themselves, devaluating themselves. You being devalued with the stuff that you're doing to yourself, with the partners that you continuously deal with. Him, her, him. All of these things is hurting people, is hurting you, is hurting my sisters. And then you're left alone. And you're going to be 50 alone. Then you're going to be 60 alone. Things like this is not normal. Please, I need you guys to understand that it's not normal. Nobody on the face of this earth was designed to be alone. Let me say that again. Nobody on the face of this earth was designed to be alone. Eve came from the rib of a man. That's why she's a wound man, a woman. She came from the womb of a man, from the wound of a man. She was never designed to be alone. She was never designed to be the prize. And this is not no disrespect. This is a man's world. A man's world. Man is going to always rule the show. Doesn't matter what they tell you. Okay? You can see, if you thinking I'm lying, just look at the NBA and look at the WNBA. It's true. They're playing the same sport, but you see two different impacts, because a man is superior. A woman is to make sure that her man remains superior. And like I tell you guys yesterday, I let it be known that you're not going to see freedom until man and woman come back together. There will be no freedom. There will be no reparations. There will be absolutely nothing until we come back together, until we take the middleman. The middleman got to get removed. Now, we all know who the middleman is. If you don't know who the middleman is, put it in the comments and I'll be sure to tell you who the middleman is. But this person has to be removed. This person has to be removed in order for us to come together and build. You see when I put it together, I can put something on top of that. If it's separated, yeah, it can build, but one little push, it will tilt over and fall. If it's together, it could go as high into the skies. And you will have to be a very strong force to push this down. And that's what they've been trying to do since slavery. But when they started introducing integration only means infiltration. And when they was able to infiltrate, they was able to re-educate the minds of our children. They didn't worry about the old foots. They let the old foots die out. Similar to what you see now, where you see today's children are not doing or following the ways of the old. These children today are not reading books. These children today are not writing. These children today is not exploring their minds. They're not enhancing their creativity. Their curiosity is literally at a standstill. You know why? It's because these people has been able to infiltrate and separate, re-educate. And this is what they've been doing, right? They'll tell you, oh, this is new time. The generation things is expanding things. That's what they want you to believe. That's not true. Let me tell you something. We got to continue doing the things that are old, right? Because the things that are old is what's going to keep us alive, to allow us to get old. You see why we're dying so young? You see why today's children is catching colon cancer? Under 40, under 50, catching these problems. And when you so-called find out about it, it's already too late. Why is all of these things happening? How is these things even able to get this close to us? It's because we have been infiltrated. But today, I don't want to, that's another topic. Tune into the podcast every Monday. I talk about these things. The seventh day, I talk about the scriptures. We tap in everything, because everything needs to be tapped. Pause. Why? Because everything that they're placed in front of us It's under attack. They are attacking us from every way, shape, or form. It doesn't even matter what it is. You may think that it's cordial. There's always an agenda. Anything given to colored people comes with an agenda. I need you guys to process that and let that stick into your head. Every and anything that comes to us comes with a agenda. And that agenda is never for us to be great, never for us to be strong, never for us to be smart. It's always for us to comply, to divide, to promote and stand on this black and brown genocide that you guys are seeing all outside. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? But back to my ladies. It is important for you guys to be modest. You have to dress modestly. You want to you want your royalty back? You want the world to view you like a queen that you was meant to be? You want the world to see you for who you was meant to be? It starts with integrity. Integrity comes with modesty. Modesty comes with finding and identifying your identity. Claiming who you are, not what they tell you who you are. You dressing like that because they told you that it's okay to be like that. They told you that this is the style. That's what they're telling you. That's not what you was meant to do. So are we following what the enemy tell us, or we're going to do what we was meant to do? Yes, you got a nice, beautiful body. That's supposed to be for the man that honestly and really, really loves you, that really had it in his mind to spend the rest of his life with you. That's the man that needs to see that beauty. Oh, you working out? You want to show people that you're fit? Fine. Put on some sweats. You don't got to put on stretchies to see mind them to look at your booty, because what you're doing is you're causing men to lust. And when you cause a man to lust, he's gonna pursue the lust and not develop the trust within us. You understand? He's gonna pursue the lust and not develop the trust between us. There's no trust that's going to take place when you're presenting yourself in this manner. There's no long-term relationships that's going to take place when you presenting yourself in this manner. You're not going to be 100% committed. He's not going to be 100% committed. And like I said yesterday, because of this mentality, you see a high rise of single mothers raising these children, and God is purposely giving you boys. So these boys is coming to be renegade toys, grenade toys that's flooding the community, that's dividing the community from left to right, up, down, and around the block. All of this is intentional because of what we are doing, what we have allowed these people to tell us what is in style, what's right, what's fashion. They don't have fashion. You have fashion. They don't have a culture. You have a culture. They don't have an identity. You have an identity. They wasn't created by the one that created you. Claim yours. We are not children of the fallen, and we're not supposed to follow them. Claim yours. You was made from the dust of the earth. The last time I checked, the dust is brown. The last time I checked, the dust is the dirt on the floor is dark. You have to claim that. And with that, there's a reason why you're given such a gorgeous body. Your mother name is Sarah. She had a gorgeous body. You come from Africa, where women have gorgeous bodies. Women here, the reason why your bodies is not gorgeous the way it's supposed to be is because you're not eating. Your diet is not of righteousness. Your diet is of the oppressor. And that's why your bodies is looking like dresses. No disrespect. I'm just here to inspect and navigate and correct the minds, because obviously we have lost it. But let me show you guys something. Hold on. I want to show you something. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Hold on. I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to see the definition of modesty. I need you guys to see that. Okay? Bear with me. Modesty. Okay? The equality of not being too proud or confident about yourself or your abilities. She accepted the award with modesty. Okay? Okay? Properly in dress, speech, or conduct. The young man was known for his majesty, his modesty, excuse me. Properly in dress. Okay? Okay? Speech, all of this play a major part, and our women is lacking that. You falling for these loving hip hop trolls, these government agents that's literally placed here to reprogram the mind, to have you walking with ignorance. You ever see a girl walking the streets and cursing up a storm out in the streets with her man arguing? That's not modest. That's not modest. That's evil. That's wicked. That's satanic. That's not how you conduct yourself. There's a time and place for everything. You should not be outside arguing. You should not even be outside mad. If your man did you something wrong and you upset, you wait till you get home and then you confront the problem when you get home. Not in the car, not in this, not in none of that. All of these things is unacceptable. Why? Because these things cause friction. Friction leads to what? Friction leads to what? Violence. Violence leads to what? Dividance. Dividance leads to what? Abstinence. Abstinence leads to what? A child in the mix suffering for something that he or she did not do. And all of this really starts from having modesty. And I'm saying this to my women. Because yes, we know that you are very emotional. We get that. I get that. I understand that. But you can't never let your emotions get over your modesty because you are majesty. Have you ever seen Queen Elizabeth? You know she's not no queen, but have you ever seen this woman stand on national TV yelling, shouting, screaming, demanding? Have you ever? Have you ever seen anybody in a space of prestige in this in that character? These people stole these titles. You was born with these titles. They gave themselves these titles. You was born with this title. And now these people are now the head of all systematic understanding, TV, movies, radio, books. They giving you all of this, right? They're not giving you a majesty book and how to be a queen and how to conduct yourself. No, they're not giving you that. They're giving you the coldest winter ever. Read that book. Fire. And our sisters read these books, see what's going on, and say, "Oh, I ain't gonna let that happen to me." Like I said yesterday, these people got our women programming and focusing on the things that's so minute. Oh, he cheated, so I'm leaving. Now, when you sit back and you think about it, how big was the cheat? Bust a nut? I'm saying it how it is. Bust a nut? Did he say, "Woman, I'm leaving you. I want to be with her"? Did he? Or Mandem is just entertaining something just to get a load off. You know the man always comes back, right? The man, the man never sleeps in the doghouse. He always sleeps in the castle. But sometimes you want to go feed the dogs. Ain't that why they call you the bitch? Let that marinate. I'm here to educate. But does that mean he's not coming back to his castle to lay with his queen? You think you ladies really think you ladies really think, like, when I hear stuff like that, it's like, oh, what do you really think of is I'm not worthy? Meanwhile, the man comes home, he be with you, he does etc. He does etc. etc. You really think you're not worthy? Or somebody's telling you you're not worthy? Who's telling you this? Obviously, he gave you his seed. You beyond worthy. Obviously, he put a ring on you. You beyond worthy. Who's telling you you're not worthy? Who's feeding you this? Who's feeding you this? And you know why? And you know why you will feel like you're not worthy? Because there's not enough modesty running around in society. Because here a young man is trying to do the right thing, be a husband, be a wife, but yet say he works at the gym. Say he's a manager at the gym, and every single day he's coming into the office, into the workspace with girls that you would see all on MySpace. Body showing, bending down, squatting. And let me tell you something about these females. Some of these females are children of the devil, man. And they're like, oh, yeah, he's not paying me no attention. I'm going to get his attention. I'm going to do what I need to do. Like, there's women that's literally designed to disrupt households, destroy lives, do all of that. Some of these women are worse than heroin. Some of these women are worse than meth. You was better off taking crystal meth, man. Facts. Like, literally put here to destroy men's lives. But then get mad, right? But then get mad when they're no longer, when they're 50, 60 years old. They got 4 baby daddies, 4 children. None of these children got their daddy in their life. So now you raising these children, and how you raising them? Are you raising them to be a righteous man? No, you're gonna raise them to follow whatever society is doing, because that's all you can do. Because you're defenseless, you're weak, you're not strong, because you was never meant to be an authoritative position. That's where the man comes in. That's where the man regulates. A woman's role is to nurture, teach, comfort. Nurture, teach, comfort. Nurture, teach, comfort. Let me say that again. Nurture, teach, comfort. That is the role of a woman. That is the role. Nothing more, nothing less. Combat, fighting, ignorance, that is not your lane. You are considered rubies to the creator. Something special for him. And as special you are for him is as special you supposed to be for your man. You are special. Who's telling you that you're not that? The same people that's selling poom poom shorts to your daughter in the local Target store. My children's mother had to buy clothes for my daughter, and said it took her 3 hours to literally go all through the mall just to find a modest wear for her child. That is absurd to me, people. That we're living in a times where modesty is literally obsolete. Everything is stretchies. They got stretchies for girls, little girls under 5, 10 years old wearing stretchies, man. Summertime, we see parents allowing their girls to walk around with poom poom shorts. And then you're wondering why children is end up missing. You're wondering why children is being molested. You're wondering why children is being raped. You're wondering why all these things is occurring, because you are allowing these things to happen. Because you're single and alone, you're bringing anybody that sounds good. Oh yeah, look, man, he sound good. He sounds like a good man. He wants to be with me. He's accepting me and my children. Yeah. 9 out of 10 times, those people that accepted a woman with children have a dark side to him. And we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Because if you can't bring in your own, and if you're not with your own, and you wanna take on a responsibility of another man's job, and you can't do your own, there's something you're hiding. And only the creators will be able to show the world. But the quality of not being too proud or confident. You see, they'd be like, girl, you gotta have confidence. Girl, you gotta be, when you walk into the room, you gotta demand the attention. Who's telling you this? Who's telling you this? Who's telling you this? But when the people that call themselves prestige walk into a room, they don't do nothing. They just smile, shake hands, bow their heads, and go sit down. But you, us, our people, our sisters, when you walk into the room, you got to make sure you got the designer bag, the nice shoes. You got to make sure when you walk with the booty jiggling, boom, boom, boom. You got to demand. You want a man to be with his wife, having a conversation and see you walk, and now you got his attention, and now the wife is upset. Like, what you looking at? And now that wife is gonna go home. She's not gonna forget that. Women don't forget nothing. They're gonna go home and say that's what he like. Maybe I need to get myself better because I want him to have attention to me too. I should be the man in the room too. Not knowing that comes with a spirit. So when she now demands the room, and let's just say she do get the room. Now everybody's just like, damn, who that? Guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna end up considering leaving her man because now she has options. You see what you see the cycle? You see the importance of modesty? Because if every single if every single woman is modest, it's only an assumption what you can do. If everybody is modest, I need to know who you are. Forget how you look. I need to make sure you ain't crazy. So now my focus is going to be on your mind. My focus is going to be on your characteristics. This is what a true relationship supposed to be based on. Our relationship is based on lust. Damn, Shorty was looking good. Damn, I want to hit that. Damn, that man looked good. Damn, I want to hit that. Damn, I wouldn't mind him being inside of me. This is the conversations that's being had right now. And then bring forth a child, and then all of a sudden, now you're realizing that this man was a jerk. Now you realizing that this woman couldn't work. She don't know how to do nothing. She don't know how to cook. She don't know how to clean. She don't even she don't even know how to put butter on a bagel. Because only thing her whole entire life she's been catered to. So mentally, physically, spiritually, she just been disabled. And now you invested your semen into that, and now out come a child. And the reason why I'm on this is because of the children. Because a lot of you guys don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. A lot of you guys don't understand that these things that these people are displaying to us, allowing us to be absorbed in, is detrimental. It's intentional. There's a difference between loving hip hop and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they will argue, they will do this, but they will have dignity. because they have to be prestige. They're worth too much money. But here you get the love in hip hop. We gotta get Shaquina from down the block. Okay, Evelyn from the Real Housewives. Evelyn is ever in no type of nonsense. She gets upset. She says, "You know what? I don't want to be here no more. I'm leaving." And I know you guys is like, "Well, how you know about this?" Because I'll come home from a long day of being in the streets and find my wife watching the madness. And when I'm sitting on the computer, I can hear it. And all I can do is shake my goddamn head and say, "Damn, they really attacking our people." But then love and hip hop come on all through social media. You see a girl running, kicking a sister in the face. You see a girl walking inside of a place. She thinking that it's all cool and dandy. But the other girl, yeah, it's on sight when I see her. Only us. And look how these women are dressed. Is there any level of modesty? But they're gonna come and tell you, I'm a queen. Queen of what? You a queen of hell. You a queen of deception. You the queen of confusion. You the queen of ignorance. You the queen of Little Kim. You the queen bee. Huh? Huh? Queen of what? And you teach it, and you teaching the up and coming woman to be a queen like you. And because they see your social media, you got over 1 million subscribers and followers. Everybody's like, this is how I need to be. But individuals like me who's really talking that talk, they're like, nope, we're not promoting that. Because it's a cycle. It's a reason. It's a reason. They need you in those circumstances. They need you. Because they know when you not being modest, you're so focused on your booty and how you look that you might find a man and let him off the hook. And he just might plant a seed in you. And guess what? You don't want that. So guess where you go when you go into the clinic? That's why society is Wade versus Raid, right? Whatever the nonsense called. Woman's choice is your choice. Why wasn't it your choice when they came up with this? Why wasn't it your choice? But when it comes to killing when it comes to killing a new life, let me give you guys news flash. Whether you take a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, E, F, G, you have committed murder. Because every semen inside of a man is live and ready to go. Let me say that again. Every semen inside of a man is live and ready to go. And for you guys that's telling a woman take the plan B, you know what you're doing? You're killing yourself. And your lifespan on the earth is going to be shortened because not only are you killing yourself, you're committing sin. Newsflash. Newsflash. And for you women that's doing that, you want to know why you got weak cervix? Because they're not just scraping out a child. They're wounding you from the inside. All intentional. Because they want to prevent you from having a seed. All intentional. But you know why you was in that circumstance? Because you probably went to the club with not looking modest. You shouldn't even be in the club in the first place. But you went to the club, you dressed down, high-heeled, booty out, you sipping, you looking good. You know, the lace fronts is looking, the lace front is permed down. Right? You got the brush, You making the glue stick. You getting crazy glue so the lace front won't fall off when you sweating in the club. You was sweating in the club, right? You're making sure all that is up to par. And then you meet a man. He got jewelry on. He look like what you see on TV every day. He just looks like a rapper. And then you just fall for him. And then you thinking, he's like, are you gonna call me? I would love to see you again. He like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you. Number change. You woke up. Some of these dudes is so ruthless. You woke up before you even get a chance to even say good morning. The man them already changed his number. The number you have reached has been disconnected. And then you just some girls just eat it off, right? Some girls eat it off. They eat it off. They go, oh, whatever. I got mine. I ain't gonna lie, he gave me some good dick. I got mine. I'm off that. And then a month go by, and now you're late. And now you're late. Now you don't got no access to this man. You don't know where to find him. You might go back to the club thinking he's gonna be there. He's nowhere to be found. Because the same way they got demon women, they got demon men that literally is designed to do this. So now you left with a harsh decision. Should I keep him? Should I keep it? Because you don't even call it a person. You say it. Should I keep it? Because you thinking as long as they don't have eyes and hands and nose, it's not alive. Should I keep it or should I let it go? So you get on the phone with your best friend. Your best friend 9 out of 10 times probably a single mother too. Yeah, I know you guys ain't gonna like the names that I mentioned before, but I'm just telling you, right? And Keisha's gonna say, "Look, girl, hey, to be honest, I wouldn't want you to have a child and put this child on this earth and go through what I go through. You see what I go through, girl. But then a part of you is gonna have a space of morality. Is gonna say, wait, hold on, wait, but I don't believe in abortions. But then Keisha's gonna say, girl, you just gotta do what's right. And to be honest, what's right is you don't even know where he's at. And then you get that done. And then you get the scrape. And before you know, you're unable to produce children ever again. Ever again. They got women right now going through the motions, paying thousands of dollars, allowing sticking eggs inside their body. And this is not a shot. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. To go through that and still, sometimes people still lose their child. Stillbirth. Stillbirth at an all-time high. I wonder why. Because of a lot of our women and the choices that you guys are making. And you're putting yourselves in these circumstances because you don't want to be modest. But yet you want to be seen as a majesty. You don't want to be modest, but you want to be seen as a majesty. No, mama, you just a walking, talking tragedy. And your trauma. A lot of you guys are trauma. You're traumatized. And you refuse to face that trauma. You refuse. And if the trauma is the conditions that you're living in, then how do you fix that? You fix that by standing on righteousness. You stand on the side of the creator Sunini. Call that name. You're going to make it. Yes, that's the heavenly one's name. It's not God. It's not Jesus. And all of those names is synonymous with Lucifer. It's not Allah. It's not Yah. It's not Yahweh. All of that's synonymous with Lucifer. The names of the fallen angels that the book of Enoch tells about. I just did a summer conversation and showed you who Gadriel was. And the names of all the fallen angels that they got every single one of you guys calling on. They got every single one of you guys calling on. All is intentional. But my women is destroyed. You're in these circumstances because of the decisions and the choices that you're making. You're making those choices to come outside looking like a big booty Judy. And you thinking it's not a man duty to slap that booty, get all in the coochie and ejaculate all in you and disappear faster than a $2 hoochie? Are you out your... Huh? Huh? You think that's what real men want? You really want a man? You really want a man, or you just want to be part of the program? Because if you really want a man, you have to be modest. And let's just say you met a man, you caught a man, and you caught his attention, and he decides to talk to you. That man, if he's really a real man, he's gonna tell you, baby girl, you can't dress like that no more. And you might find it very disrespectful. No, he's not. You might find it very controlling. No, he's not being controlling. He's preserving you and protecting you. You see, when a man's role, he comes in, he leads, protects, provide. That's what he's doing. He's protecting you from the evil that comes with not being modest. All attention is not good attentions, people. All people doesn't come with good attentions, people. People come to do foolishness. Oh, it's hot, it's summer. There's nothing wrong with wearing a little poom poom short. Oh, I don't have a big old booty. Doesn't matter. Niggas still lust. Doesn't matter. They're still gonna lust. Modify yourself. You modify yourself by being modest. You want to be majesties, my ladies? You don't want to be a single mother, my ladies? You don't want to compete with each other, my ladies? Start being modest. Start being honest. Stop acting like you from Hollis, okay? Because you acting like you a queen, but you're just doing nothing but offering what you got in between. You've been genuine your whole time on earth. I would like to see what's in those jeans. That's why our sisters is running around with multiple daddies, multiple partners, stressed out because now this relationship don't work, and you was told, because you got to demand the room, you got to demand the relationship, and that's why the relationship be a sunken ship. And the only thing you left and the only thing you're going to remember you was ever doing was sucking you know what. Huh? Hey? I just tell you guys the truth. Modesty comes with integrity. Integrity comes with morality. Morality comes with dignity. Dignity comes with respect. Respect comes with no sex. Respect comes with no text. Respect comes with reject. And respect comes with accept. You want to be accepted? You want to be embraced? You want to be loved? You want to be honored? You want a ring on your hand? Keep the Father's commands and stay away from these evil men. These evil ones that's designed to literally be terrorists like Talibans. Stop chasing the bands. Focus on the spiritual romance. Stop chasing the bands. and focus on the spiritual romance. And you're going to have something in return. You're going to receive something that you ain't never seen before. You're going to receive something that you never thought exists. And that's a husband that's going to love you for you. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Continue supporting. I know. But I still got to tell you who I am. I am him, the NBIC. You're Mr. Keep my foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen to the Father say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all.